Welcome back. Welcome back to What's the Juice at the Juicy T 1111 Energy family. I hope you are well and rested. Okay. Here is the energy. The energy is distraction, but it is coming in all different forms, okay, of other energy. It is coming in the energy of like cynical, needy, greedy, but then also energy that is kind of like um, they want to proceed with something, or they had wanted to, or that somebody either made a decision. I don't know if it's to come towards you, to enlighten you, or enlighten you of what you already intuitively know. But it has a lot to do with unexpected. Look, when I look over, unexpected news. Uh-huh, some unbelievable news. This could shatter either your expectations or someone else's expectations. But this unexpected news, it could also be pertaining to someone else as well. Okay. hmm this energy right here that I keep picking up on, you know what I'm saying? This energy right here, they felt like you betrayed them. But in actuality, they betrayed themselves, especially if they didn't let you know who they were to you, how they were significant in your life. We don't play no games like that, family, period. You know, that's part of the world that is being left behind, are the ones that we would call monitoring spirits. Because if you do not identify who you are, okay, family, if you are not going to the Most High God, the Divine Creator, the universe, the God in you and all around you, then you know what I'm saying? Be questionable, right? But if they do not disclose who they are, that is not your fault. This person would feel like you betrayed them, but it was like, how did you betray them? Because the energy I'm also picking up on the other side is like, number one, when people come in with that cynical, needy, greedy kind of energy, okay, trying to place people in different types of, you know, categories and stereotypes and this and that and the third, and then really trying to stand on it, uh-uh. Yeah, no, spirit said no, no. Wait, hold up, Matumbo. No, 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 no. Last night, okay, something Cat Williams, okay, last night, Matumbo, no, 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 no. Okay, that is the energy, family. So thank you for tapping in. Welcome back to What's the Juice at the Juicy T 1111 Energy. Let's bring in our protection. I call upon the divine light to surround me. I invite my ancestors, guides, and protectors to stand with me. No harm, no deception, no lower energy may enter this space. Only what serves truth, healing, and highest good is welcomed here. And so it is. Ashe. So yes, family, there is going to be some unexpected news here. Okay. Now, with this unexpected news, it could actually come in the form of possibility. Now, see, I was picking up on like relationship things. I feel like people want you to be, you know what I'm saying? Miss out on happiness and love, okay, because they know they're about to go through some chaos. Okay, this is the energy. This could be unexpected news for someone, okay, because I feel like you are divinely guided and favored. Seriously. hmm And energies know this, okay, and that's why they have always been causing trouble in your life, okay, for who this is resonating with, period. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it's not your story. It's not your message. Tell me more, Spirit. And I know y'all can hear me, doing the cards. Somebody asked that, like, could you shuffle the cards so? And I was like, I know you can hear that, yeah. And there's sabotage. So I'm telling you, this sabotage is giving me the energy of like, ooh, I need to get that up. This sabotage is giving me the energy of like, sabotaging your happiness. Like I said earlier, getting in the way of you finding happiness, joy in relationships, trying to send in those energies that are always, hold on, let me fix this, y'all. Trying to send in those energies that are always, you know what I'm saying? Dead ends. Okay. Sorry. That's as good as that light's gonna get. Okay. energies that are dead ends, whether it's a job, relationship. But see, right now, I feel like this is more or less like a relationship. I'm picking that up too, okay? So it's like trying to cause chaos in your actual life, all right? And sabotaging things throughout your life, okay? Take it how it resonates, all right? Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, and finding that shit funny. I cannot make it up. The energy is, and finding that shit funny. Uh-huh. Tell me more. And look, when I look over, this is just giving me the energy of somebody that is so damn infatuated with you, okay? Because, I don't know, family, if this is, part of your happiness that people are trying to sabotage. They don't want you to have love. They don't want you, and you know what I'm saying? That's what that's all about, baby. Period. Okay. This denial, obsession, and attraction here. Somebody here is definitely infatuated with you. They do love you. I do pick up on that energy. Okay. This is somebody I do want to say though, family. Okay. Because I feel like we are moving into the energy of the gods. And when you move into the energy of the gods, as you are a god and God is in you and all around you as above, so below. Okay. I'm picking up on this energy right now where, ooh, look what flipped over. Yeah, that's the gossip. What? That's the gossip. People are talking about how somebody is infatuated with you. Mm. Oh my. Wow. And I feel like with this chaos, when I look over the chaos in your life was always going through this type of energy, okay? Um, and I feel like I also feel like because the God in you is now alive, and the God in you is woke. Period. Okay, there's not going to be any questions over here about what awakenings and woke is. Woke is just you woke to the BS, period. To the chaos and the sabotage that's been happening in your life. The chaos was coming through, times when you were not employed, times when you did not have money. And that was definitely, and that will cause anybody chaos. There could be great news. Look, flipped over, I'm taking it. There could be great news for some of you pertaining to this. Okay? hmm Somebody is saying, I have something amazing to share with you. Okay. I feel look, now take it how it resonates because they both came over. So let me see perspective and you saying goodbye to something. Okay. So let me see something here because with the perspective, how you think, how you feel about this, I value your opinion. Okay. And I would appreciate your unique approach to this situation. What would make a situation great news for you? Okay. So that you could say bye to the bull crap. Okay. Rid yourself of all of the sabotage. Okay, because I feel like, I know that's right. Okay, let me see. And there's also a perspective when it comes to this guy, to this goodbye when it pertains to these people that were laughing as well. There's a perspective like somebody is looking at, their view on it. How would you handle it? What is your perspective behind, how they felt it was funny to cause, millions, trillions, billions of people, chaos and sabotage. And I say that because this is also going back to like your ancestors as well. hmm Yeah. See, I don't know if the energy here is like, there was a misunderstanding, okay, with this goodbye. Okay, so this is giving me, like I said earlier, this cynical kind of energy, the people that, still want to move forward with something despite the fact that you're good. Okay. Now, I feel like this energy also could be wanting to test to see just how far you go because you're not playing with nobody, but then also at the same token, I'm also picking up like this energy kind of surfaces when you say you getting ready to go, leave, be, bye. That goodbye. This is also giving me that too. Okay, the perspective of when you say goodbye, this motherfucker gets a whole kind of misunderstanding to shit. Okay, things got lost in translation. They get to taking things out of context, literally. Okay, direct communication will clear the air. That's coming out on the fence because it's like, look, I feel like this is an energy that you do have choice, right? But the choice, because of God and you and all around you, I feel like there's choice. It's like I said, cynical, needy, greedy kind of energy. Like people want your energy only for them because they will, do what they do best. But you have the ability at this time, I feel like, and this is what you have done for yourself because of all these dead end, broke, fired, living by, beyond means is what these people have been doing. That's why they will be. It's like, their past is catching up with them because of what they have been doing to you, causing chaos, okay, in your life. All right. This is like a karma returning, okay, or a circle. Like it's like what you wish for others, right? It's also that energy of wishing good for yourself. If that's how you think, if you wish bad for others, then yeah, then it's also that energy, okay, that's gonna come back to you. Um, hmm. Yeah. See, very dishonest people here that were very apathetic, only thinking about them and their careers and what they had going on in their life. Didn't I say in the beginning, cynical, needy, and greedy? It's like, these are energies that you family, I don't feel like you have ever, and this is only for who it's resonate with. It ain't gonna resonate with everybody because I just know what it is, okay? But people have always been dishonest for no reason at all, okay? For no reason at all. This is the energy. And they've always thought about themselves in every situation, okay? And this was very chaotic. That definitely is causing chaos in your life because that is, what they practiced. Very apathetic, thinking about themselves and their careers only, not thinking about anything pertaining to you, your livelihood, you being okay. Not knowing that I'm not saying be all extra, but you are you're a god. Literally, you have the ability to invoke God's will, especially when it comes to what this world was always supposed to be. Because look, when I look over, a lot of unfinished business right here. Yes. And people are saying goodbye to this unfinished business. Because it's like, you know what? If you can't get it right, we'll get rid of it. Type energy. So, it's like, I feel like you've been dealing with people that have just really, and it's from your friends, your family, your coworkers, your bosses, your supervisors, all they get, whatever, however you look at it, okay? Everything. Okay, however you know it to be. All right, people, places, things, whatever. Okay, there was a lot of unfinished business. Okay, you could have been this proposal. You could have been this person that was like, dang, bringing in change through your actions, through your words, through your kindness, through your respect. But then it was looked at like weak, or you weren't really truly being honest about how you felt. And yes, you definitely were. But see, let me tell you about these kind of people. Fuckers. Okay, when you give so much and you still get negative thrown back at you, shit, you will cut it off. You got me up. They got you messed up. Period. Okay? So you may have proposed this friendship, and I don't even think it's been like a situation like that really, because you've always had a loving, kind, forgiving energy about you, forgiveness, reconciliation. That's how you've always been, right? But these people looked at that and they threw it back at you and they just looked, yeah, whatever, kind of energy, right? You're not true about it. Yeah, you are, but you don't owe anybody anything because you have always been there wholeheartedly and 100% you. And that's unconditional love, unconditional respect. You know what I'm saying? Unless they disrespect you, then, hey, you are, I feel like, walking karma for some. Okay, you could also be lessons for many, which that is part of the karma, but it could be a karmic lesson or it could be a good blessing. Okay, take it like how it resonates and like it resonates. Yes, the connection slowly fading away. Yeah, you got away from this kind of energy because it was chaotic and very dishonest. Yeah, you said goodbye to that. What is this? Yeah, I feel like many of you are laughing more, but not only that, I feel like, this was great news as well to your ancestors, spiritual team, your angels, okay, and your guides. This brought joy to their heart with this great news out here, and laughter. Because it was like you were relieving and releasing yourself from different energies. This is the grasp, or you're getting ready to, but this is like also past. This is part of your past life, right? This is current, future, present energy right here. This is unexpected news, because I feel like everything they found to be funny was looked at from a different perspective. People do see now why you turned your back and said goodbye. Now folks want to say there was a misunderstanding. No, there was none. But then also I feel like, your perspective changed about it. Okay. You were able to take a bad situation, painful situation, and turn it into something positive, possibly even something you could laugh at today. Because the perspective that you took from it was like it wasn't worth your tears, your pain, your joy, your happiness, none of that. Because those are sacred things, right? If you were in pain, that is for you to be in pain, not for everybody to observe, laugh, think it was funny. Footprints, you got the blueprint. These people were so selfish, and it only came to them. Exactly. Community, I cannot make it up. Yeah, that was their energy. It still is. Selfish, selfish, selfish type of energies. Yeah. They were envying you at the bottom of the deck. That is the gossip out here. They're envying the situation, because I feel like there has also been someone that has made a decision. What is this decision? There could have been some fighting going on. What is this decision? And is it this infatuated energy? What is this decision? To mirror your energy. Mm-hmm. That is the decision. Mm. You also have some energies out here. I heard that as well. So take it how it resonates. Mirror you, whether it's good or bad. Mm-hmm. Reflect back what you project, right? So it's like I'm also picking up, like, you have, I heard that yin yang energy. Okay. There's no gray area for you. Light, dark energy, black, white energy. Okay. Positive. But I feel like your energy is a complete balance, and it's a complete balance because of the situation. It's a complete balance because of the situation. 1714 when I look up, or 1744 when I look over. Um, it's like somebody is getting, what they dished out. There could be apology here at the bottom of the deck. An apology. Because something about you staying positive during a time where others would have been frustrated, that would have brought some sort of closure to this journey. But instead it didn't. What I tell you was a distraction. I told you. In the very beginning, distraction energy. These people are frustrated because you stayed positive during a time these mud hovers would have been like, So you them staying frustrated behind you, staying positive brought closure to this journey. Mm-hmm. Because they know they were distracting you the entire time. It was revenge. This was all about some sort of revenge. But you have sage advice. And you're empathetic, and you be checking in with the Most High God through love. And you know what? You don't even brag about this. This is the energy I'm getting. You don't even be bragging about this. Look at the message. Mm-hmm. Like you are that sage advice. That's why somebody wants to mirror you. Because they see your empathy when it comes to people who have been empathetic towards you. Mm-hmm. They know you be checking in with the Most High God. Yeah. through love. And this is unconditional love, and for real. And love doesn't mean that you're like, a yes ma'am, a yes sir type energy and all this and that. It's like, you really do be loving, so that that sage advice, okay, that sage advice be coming from empathy and your real true love for people, okay, or anyone who is seeking your advice, or anyone that came to you, or anything like that. And there could be, I bull crap you not, a lot of people gossiping about that. People could even be talking about the plans of, tell me more. Yeah, the negative plans behind these people. They've been venting they shit. Now they regretting it again, wanting to say sorry because they done ran up on some bad news when it comes to this collaboration. Somebody could be confessing to it. Yep, I told you that they was trying to still move on something and do something in the future for what? Their leverage plans. So the revenge was a plan, okay? And it was negative. And people are venting, okay, about whatever's going on, okay? Because I feel like there are different energies out here, yeah. And somebody could be regretting right now, wanting to say that they're sorry, yeah, because there was some bad news. There could have been some bad news they had to deliver. There could have been some bad news they wanted to have come towards you. This bad news could have a lot to do with that coming back around with that, chaos and dishonesty that they've been throwing you your entire life, okay? This could have a lot to do with that. I feel like there's many that collaborated. Ooh, I cannot make it up. Yep. They could be confessing at this time, yeah, or in the near future. This is somebody's leverage. I feel like your leverage has a lot to do with you being, stoic. Stoic. Okay, just whoever you are, you're very stoic. And you're loving, and you're true. You're truthful with it. It's not like you just trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's like you give pure love so you can receive it. You ain't been receiving pure love. You give pure love so you can receive it. Right? Oh, look, I cannot make it up. You ain't been receiving it. Period. Imposters. That's what they were doing. These are imposters. You say goodbye to imposters. Mm-hmm. Right. They had you on an emotional roller coaster ride. Mm-hmm. And you was like, hell to the no. This is some unexpected news. Because I feel like, a lot of people are starting to see exactly what the hell's going on. Yeah. You look through all of this, you're still standing. I also feel like that is why somebody could be so infatuated with you, because you done been through a lot. And you still ain't tripping. You be like, oh, here we go again. Damn it. Type energy. Okay? And you stay positive. That's the thing. That'd be frustrating the shit out of somebody. This just, the fact that you stay positive is during some times where other motherfuckers will flip at 22:41. 22:44. Okay? Looked over that quick. Look. Okay? 22:44 could be significant. You could be born on the 22nd of any day in any month. You could be 44 years old. You could be between the ages of 22 and 44. 22 breaks down to 4. 44 breaks down to 8. You could be 28. Okay. Yeah, the mask slip. Bam! Look, they said, bam, the mask slipped. I'm telling you, everybody sit over here like, oh, hell to the no. You mean to say yes? See, everything they were doing, okay, they also showed their hand. There's something spirit picked up on. They showed their hand. The mask slipped again. Something, their future plans have been revealed to spirit again. The Most High God, the God within you and all around you. Yeah. How they thought they was about to get some sort of karmic reward. Whether it's good or bad. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like this energy out here, okay, that plan of revenge has slipped. This karmic rewards, and I haven't been told to read any of the messages except for right now. It says good things are coming your way for past kindness, blessings, and positive experiences are here. Karmic can also mean, and that's why I picked period. So where you have blessings coming in the future as the sun starts to come out and shine. Okay. I don't know why I sang that, y'all, but okay. Nevertheless, these karmic rewards are also these people's lessons that are tied to their past. Like I said, you've always been that energy. You've always been kind. You've always been respectful. You know what I'm saying? Despite what anybody want to try to say, they cannot defile your character. You are who you are. I am who he says I am. And for those of y'all that already know what time it is, you already know that was on the other channel and it's sitting over there looking at me right now. Like, okay, family, you already know what time it is. So you've always been a very kind soul, a very kind spirit, someone full of blessings, positive experiences. People can attest to that. You ain't never been no vengeful type energy. You ain't never flashed. You ain't never went off on nobody when you really coulda. You've always been patient. You've always been respectful. And it can't nobody say nothing other than that. So the karmic rewards for what they had already, and this is, I'm telling you, because this is a never-ending thing. These people are very upset and they're very jealous, okay? This is the energy. They are upset and they are very jealous. That's why revenge is out here. Because of your great news, because of your laughter and being able to stay positive during all this time. Yeah. While folks were sitting over here going through whole identity crisis. And I don't mean like pertaining to, the communities that are going whatever, okay, doing their thing. I'm talking about the identity crisis when it came to them trying to put on a mask that slipped off for all of their chaos, dishonesty, them being apathetic and sabotaging every damn thing. So their feelings of being unsure of who they are now are in question. No, hell no, they know exactly who they are. Some of them may be wanting to change. Spirit said, yeah, where you belong. Okay, so it says, okay. Feeling unsure of who you are and where you belong. This is what they wanted for you. That's where all that bull crap comes in, trying to defile who you are. You come from royalty, period. Bottom line. Bottom line. And the thing is, you're extremely humble. Now, for that energy I just picked up, some of y'all are financially well off. Take it how it resonates. Okay? And you do have, I don't like this word fans. I feel like you do have loyal connections. Bam. Okay? But some of y'all might like the word fan. Okay? But people are rooting for your success, okay? They got your back. They're cheering you on, okay? Through thick and thin. Because I feel like they also know about all this that has taken place. They have seen you go through this. This could be also what people are gossiping and bragging about. Is that you have changed the narrative and the trajectory. There are still people that were trying to do all kind of things. That's why I told y'all, don't get just lay off soft drinks. Message. Okay, don't do it. Really just focus on your water. Okay. I cheated yesterday and I don't feel good today. And I was like, ew, right? But I did. Okay, I do. I have a problem with sleeping. I like it cold. But I woke up and I did my vitamins. So, I should take that back. Clear, cancel, and release and rebuke. I feel actually very well. But I could feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like there wanted to be like a little cold or something to sneak up. And I thought, ugh. Because I normally never order any soft drinks. So don't order soft drinks. Okay? And definitely, you know what I'm saying? Stay on top of everything you need to stay on top of. All right. But right here, this unshakable love. Okay. This is a deep rooted affection that I feel has grown stronger with time. Like, and this time is not like a short amount of time. And this is part of a blessing for someone here, and it hasn't been a short amount of time. I feel like there has been, and y'all, this is weird, but I'm just going to tell you this, okay? Royalty moves different. They really do. Um, Even their mates, their soulmates move so different. They're so secretive. Okay. Um, I feel like the secretiveness here, okay, with how they move is how they get their leverage. And I feel like this leverage, okay, because listen, oh, I don't know why somebody sees you as like being, like I said, you are God, goddess energy, okay, masculine, feminine, gotta do that, okay, I am. I don't care about nobody else, but I am, okay? You are God, goddess energy. There is someone here that sees it, knows it, feels it, and they want you in their life. And they have been, I feel like, watching you just fuck shit. That's all I can say. Okay. Deeply rooted affections are here. It says that, it says deeply rooted affections that grows stronger with time. An unwavering affection, steady and resilient. Okay. Now, this could be part of the good things that are coming your way. All right. Because someone is very infatuated with you, but others do envy this within a community. Mm. And that's the rumor mill. Secrets spreading quickly. Gossip spreading like a wildfire. Too many people in your business. Yes. Over your financial freedom. hmm Because they feel like, you have, not only have you, this is also part of your karmic rewards, okay? Through your treatment of others. Okay, so you are rewarded for being kind. You are rewarded for being a blessing in people's lives, carrying that positive energy. Okay, this is also part of the gossip and the rumor mill. All right, being able to be financially free. Okay, somebody, I'm telling you, and family, here's the thing, right? I keep picking up on a specific energy. I'm telling you this. It's a masculine energy for those of you who resonate, and for others, flip the role as you see fit and add the femininity where you see fit. But I also feel like this could be a feminine that is carrying masculine energy at this time because they are going through that phase on their journey. But somebody sees the strength in you from a man's perspective as well. This is also the rumor mill behind this, karmic rewards, okay? Because I feel like everybody is facing and getting karma right now. Yeah. And this is going to bring in a joyful reunion, I'm telling you. And everybody is talking about that. Mm. Mhm. There's a lot, okay? Yeah. They know that there's something coming in. Okay, look, Spirit is saying that because of what they've been doing, right? They're upset, they're mad because it's you. You're getting ready to get this. You've got family members jealous of this. You've got ex-coworkers jealous of this. You've got community neighbors jealous of this. Okay, of what is coming towards you, what is coming in for you. You have people still trying to move in, sabotage, do sneaky shit. Okay, that's what Spirit is also saying. But the plan of revenge has been revealed to you. That's why you back on your. But wait, what's that saying? Stay ready so you don't ever have to get ready type energy. Okay, but you have a lot of people out here, family, that are still wanting. And I'm getting ready to make me some. I don't know. Some of y'all right now, you could be getting ready to make you something to drink, a hot tea, or something like that, or just, I heard that. Yeah. Oh, Spirit said, don't drink nothing hot. Okay, for whoever's resonating. That's what I am hearing. Okay, something about yes. Okay, ooh wee. I'm hearing a lot right now. Okay, so there's an island that is built out of bottles, plastic bottles. Excuse me. Let me correct that. And it's some sort of kind of like plastic land into recycling place, right? Nevertheless, there's something about the plastic, right? I saw somebody talk about tap water or something like that, right? Um, I've also heard people say there's studies about water that is actually in plastic bottles that come from tap. So there's a lot going on with that, all right? I've also heard that tap water is, they'll say, oh, now here's what spirit. I don't know where these channels, I know where the channels are coming from, but this is things I channel when I'm just channeling to myself, not always thinking I'm going to be sharing it. But here's what I heard. The plastic bottle industry found a way to make money on water. That's what I heard. I heard that earlier. And it was like, really, when you look at plastic and everything that's, in it and what comes with it and yada, yada, yada. hmm Okay, family. So, something about that as well. Okay, tell me more, Spirit. So, there's so much here, okay, pertaining to how you think. You think just like this person. But, somebody is out here saying you're a backstabber and a betrayer. And no, you're not. They were. Okay, this person has always been envious and jealous of you deep down inside. They were here it was. They were in competition with you, Spirit said. I heard that, Spirit. It wasn't really about them being envious or jealous. It was about them being in competition with you. These were the people that were calling on your jobs, trying to get you set up or messed up or some shit. And like I said, friends, families, foes, take it how you know, right? They're very jealous about what you have coming towards you. Ooh, what you have coming towards you. Yes, I'm drinking my vitamin C. Okay. And it is a joyful reunion, okay? There's financial freedom for you. Didn't that come out over here already? Yeah, people are upset because of your financial freedom, okay? It's something that you do, it's fine, and it frees you. But wait for it. Spirit also said, make it be known. Okay, I heard that. Yeah. Oh boy. It could be the jealous ex, okay? It could be a jealous ex. Mm. Tell me more about this connection. So this is the ocean of unwavering love. Wait, that? Okay, for real, unconditional love, compassion, and selflessness. Wait, and it is so funny, family. Because some of y'all be giving people, wow, this card don't go in here. Oh, see? Yes, look, this card don't go in this deck. That's why I don't. Have you same side? Okay, some of y'all are readers, right? And it could bother you to put the same decks together because when you pick them up, do you see just how perfect they are? This don't even go here. Yes, let me tell you, this unwavering love is the wheel of fortune. It has everything to do with your financial freedom. hmm And an overflow of abundance. And folks out here, I feel like you got a lot of energies that are so upset because they were competing with you and they were doing everything like that, family. But no matter what they did, you are still going to prevail because God, I'm telling you, you are God. God is in you and all around you. You have identified with the Most High God, the divine creator of all living things. And that is why I am saying that, because you have everything to do with life force, life source. You speak to source. You know it is in us and all around us. You're very tapped in. These people right now, yeah, they're done explaining. You've been done explaining. This is, oh yeah, look, you done explaining. Damn, I heard that, Spirit. Okay, clear, cancel, release. The first one, see, it's like you whew, you was explaining a lot. And then you said to hell with it. You ain't gonna explain nothing. Mm. Somebody out here is like done listening to them try to explain a situation. Because they like, it doesn't make sense, and it is what it is, and we see it for what it is. Somebody was definitely turned to move towards the dark side. And you could have, and they hold you there, they hold you in some sort of betrayal, like you betrayed them, but it wasn't that. You were stupid to this fucking system. You could have been a young parent trusting in some people that you shouldn't have been trusting in. Friends, family, foes, doctors, take it how you know. Okay, yeah. Now there's a no contact zone you've established, you set up. Okay, you could be enforcing a distance right now. There could be a silent game, some sort of still, they're still attached, but you're giving them the silent treatment. They could very well be attached, especially if they are a family member. Okay. But you're done explaining to them because, first of all, here's what it is. If people want you to know the significance, once again, that they have in your life or you have in their life, they speak on it. Because other than that, you're going to see it for exactly what it is. You're going to see it for jealousy, envy, and what did I say? Cynical, greed, cynical, needy, and greedy energy. Period. And the fact that they definitely were behind chaos and dishonesty and being apathetic and trying to sabotage your whole damn life just so you didn't get to this point where you are now. You could be somebody that is very independent, self-sufficient. I promise you. You gonna get it. And wait, and when I say any way you can, it doesn't mean no, you ain't crooking to get it, but you gonna come up with some damn good designer plans and all kind of different creativity and resolutions for what's going on in society today, like that kind of energy. You're a problem solver. You're a god. Gods resolve problems. Period. Yeah. And these people can't move on, and it's in their head how that they definitely fumbled you. Period, point blank. Because they know what they was doing. And this is unexpected news for these people. Exactly. You could have been talking to the void the whole damn time. Like, these I'm picking up on energies that didn't really respect you. You was talking to a void. Now they're watching you glow up, and this that's hurtful because now it's a bridge that's been burned. Yep, you cutting them toxic ties because it just you felt the void. Period. Okay, family. So we are like 42, 14, 15 and counting in. Let's close this message out. Take it how it resonates. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. If you have yet to subscribe, hit that subscription button, and it costs nothing, and tap that bell so you can always tap into the divinely guided messages. If you've already done so, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for the contributions to our space. Okay, if you know someone that can actually go on and benefit from this message, please share it with them. Okay, to my A1s who are my day ones, okay, the Soul Tribe family that are finding me, I love you. I'm grateful, okay, for each and every one of you that are coming back with pure, clear intentions, and that is to cause no harm. If you aren't, please leave. Okay, because I only want the energy over here that's going to serve our highest good. Because if it's not, trust me, I'll go on and do what I do best. Okay, and that be blocking folks because I don't have time. Okay, but I love you if you coming from this family and you was real true. Okay, you was trill, I heard. You was real trill. Okay, okay, spirit. All right, yeah, I love you. All right, let's tap in and let's go on and close out. So we tapped in, now we close it out. All right, I love you. Thank you for being here. I release the weight of deception and betrayal. I stand rooted in my truth. I call back my power, my light, and my peace. I am whole, I am becoming, and so it is. Ashe. And until next time, y'all have a magnificent, productive day. Ashe.